All right, so let's see what's the best light. So this is a 2011 Kia Soul, and I've just got the front bumper off, so you can see there it's a whole piece. It's a real bitch to get off because my neighbor hit a deer and cracked her radiator. Once I got this open, get down in here, see that? That's the problem right there. And you could spend all day, you know, buying salvage material shit and do this, but it's just more cost effective to buy another one. So this front clip, I'll turn my headlamp on. This whole front clip here has to come off. It goes all the way back, that cowling, underneath the wheel, splash guard, bottom of the bumper, all the way over. There is the two cowlings taken off. That's the passenger side, this is the driver's side. There's the bumper. Right, so we got several of these deals here. Now what these are, you can see that, is they're little plastic pieces, and they will psych you out because they look like they have a Phillips head on them. That is not a Phillips head. If you look closely, it's a plastic piece. You need a little pick to get in there, such as this one. And the way you do that is you're just gonna have to get in there, right in the middle, where the two pieces connect, and put your little pokey sharp thing in there, pry that out. And that releases the back of it, which is a little spring, and then you pry under the whole thing itself. Just pop that bad boy out of there. Also works really well with needle nose pliers, although you'll need a pick at first. Well, this is a Kia, so almost everything was just a little plastic piece of shit snap clips, but there are a few screws. One is right here above the tire. It's right about there somewhere, you can find it. And there's a couple more along the bottom. Oh, and there are three. There's supposed to be three right here. I only found one originally on the other side, so a little bit more damage from that deer we originally thought. All right, so now got to put that radiator in for this one. So it looks like, okay, now pay attention here, people. These, oh, sorry, my headlamp didn't work. These right here are condenser lines. All right, I found that out because my dumbass unscrewed these two little bolts right there. Now, zoom in on it. All right, I unscrewed those. Freon, inhaling poison. Don't do that. The transcooler lines are black. They're down there. But the transmission is so effing small. It doesn't even have a oil cooler in the radiator. We're good. All right, so with the radiator, got a little rubber grommet right there. This guy, you just got 4 bolts. Gotta take the condenser off. You can leave this attached, just be careful. All right, you don't want to bend these metal lines too much. You don't want to take that off. Again, do not remove this. Looks like there's 1 bolt there, slides in the bottom. And 1 bolt on this side. And yeah, just 2 bolts. When you finally fight with that bumper forever. So I'm gonna take that off and show you when it's gone. On the side of the radiator, there's black plastic thing. And it looks like it's a piece of hardware, but really it's just got these little plastic. Sorry, my headlamp, it is nighttime. I do work a full-time job. So you gotta just pop this off. And there's 1 there. And 1 right there. So yeah, just pop them off. Okay, to remove this, you're also going to have to remove the bottom hood latch right there. That guy. You have to you don't have to remove the headlights. The manual will tell you to, but you do have to take off the top bolts right there to give you some wiggle room. And then as far as here, of course, you know, you change the radiator. Or if you haven't, I'm sorry, I'm not going to go that far into detail, but you need to disconnect your coolant lines. You know, you got one here, it's the top, and then you got another one. And this connects to a little piece I'll show you. Is boom right there. Oh my god. And that mounts. When you first take it off, it's going to mount right here, right there. It's going to connect. You got your fucking cap, blah 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 blah. Alright, you also got an air intake line right there. It's gonna, I don't know what is up with my working light. I got a DC inverter running this on this little shitty Kia, so maybe run up power, maybe not. But yeah, you've got to disconnect this guy. There's an air part coming back. It connects right here, and then outside, there's an outside intake cowling right there. All right, so you got to take that off, and don't get psyched out. Remember, these are not. These are not Phillips. I'll demonstrate right now how I found the best way to take them out. Put a pick in here, just pry in there, force that bad boy in there, pop him out just a little bit, and then you grab your needle nose, and you just grab him right in the center. You gotta get in there pretty good. You gotta force these bad boys in there. Sorry, it's such a beginner video. It's my first car tutorial. I've watched a bunch of them. It's my first one recording. Roman Andrew motherfucking Elwell coming out live out of San Marcos, Texas. What up? San Marcos, Texas. Acting reckless. Okay, so once you get your needle nose, you get a hold of that centerpiece and just pry it out. Okay, now I got it with my right hand. My right hand's kind of banged up from figuring out all these fucking clips on the bumper, but figure out now. Okay, so you see I've got the center of it, and once you do that, you can just easy 1, 2, and things just pop out, man. No, pretty simply just pull them out like I'm trying to see, and it is a little clip. See that? Boom. Okay, that's one down. Do that one. And the other one, pop this off and pull this radiator. Now when you get to the radiator itself, it just has these little prongs sticking to a grommet. This is the rubber grommet, heavy duty, made to last, remember, they're automotive. You've just got little spikes, little plastic spikes. Be careful, sticking right there, these two, and then pop, lift this bad boy out. Be careful with those. Remember, these are not transcooler lines. This is your AC condenser. If you live anywhere hot, you're gonna need that. Put it all back in. I recommend cleaning everything, you know, if you can. And you gotta put all these clips back in. You gotta slide the bumper back in there. You got bolt. You got all kinds of stuff along the bottom here. So, have fun with those plastic clips. But from here, pretty simple, you know, you just connect bottom there, and you have a connection. Let's see, top of the radiator right there. So it's black, it's kind of hard to see right now. And then there's another one, and all this, but you gotta wear it. And so yeah, pretty much there. And bolt everything together, put it back together, boom. Well, that's about all you need to know, folks. Once again, don't get hung up on those clips. Make sure you have a 10mm socket with an extension, probably a couple different ones. I personally found this guy at O'Reilly's. I don't usually buy tools there, but it's pretty nifty. I mean, that's a 12, and a little shit like that's a 10. You know, it's gonna make your life easier, especially if you have some ratcheting crescent wrenches. I also recommend getting those. Yeah, hopefully this will take you less time than it did me. God bless you. Tread softly and always maintain that pace.